What if you played Leagues with almost no time? Welcome to a new series on this channel, playing Old School RuneScape Leagues 6 Demonic Pacts. But this isn't another max efficiency grind. I work 40 hours a week, so this series is different. No perfect routes, no insane progress, no over-edited videos. If you ever wondered how far you can actually get with the limited time, this is it. Let's see how far we can go. God, I forgot to hit record. But we got a Dr. Jekyll random event and we just drank from the strength potion, so we completed that easy task. Oh, we almost missed it, but that was level 4, our first level 40, which we've achieved with fishing, giving us 30 points since this was a medium task. And now I can move on to lobsters, achieving our first level 50. We can go to cake stalls because we need to steal some bread, and this was a task, opening 28 coin pouches at once. We are already level 10 thieving, so we can now go to cake stalls. Now all we need is a bread. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, this cake stall is respawning really quick. There's our bread. Let me quickly check if there are any more thieving tasks. We've been here before, we bowed to her, but now we have to pet her, giving us 10 points. We also have to cry near a child. That one was close enough, giving us an additional 10 points. Now I'm also going to quickly purchase a bucket and a spade. Spade so we can complete these clues, and a bucket to milk a buffalo, which is 10 more points. I guess maybe bird snare and box trap could be useful sooner or later as well. There is a dairy buffalo here, which we can milk, giving us 10 more points. So we're only 40 points away from our next relic. We also need to pick 6 potatoes, 6 cabbages, and 6 wheat, which we can all do here. That's 6 potatoes, 6 cabbages. While we are here, we can also eat a raw onion, which is another task. And we can also pick some sweet corn. Wait, yeah, I was wondering. It didn't show up yet, but that is also a task. And now all we gotta do is pick 6 wheat, and that's another task done, which should get us very, very close to the next relic. And 6. That is a task complete. And now we have a very easy task for our last task, which should give us the new relic, as well as an 8 times multiplier for any XP gained. Is we need to fill something up at a water pump, and we do have a bucket, which should give us a bucket of water and enough points for our tier 2 relic. Now this is something that we have to think about, so some theory crafting. My first guess was Friendly Forager. This will give you the Forester pouch, which will work as a silk-lined herb sack. And this one will give you not only herb lore XP, but also grimy herbs to a level of 25 plus your current level, and place it into the sack. And I think it holds 100 of each type. So this is a very, very useful tool for training herb lore, as well as creating potions. However, the other ones are quite good as well. I don't think we need the searing boots because we already trained agility while woodcutting, mining, fishing. However, this one does have the benefit of already cooking the fish that we catch, as well as automatically mining the ore that we mine. So that is the only really useful benefit of this one. 100% success rate on all agility and cooking is nice. I don't think I'm really doing this. You receive 10 crystal charge from the Prifddinas agility course. Not sure if I'll pick it Prifddinas, so I don't think we are taking Hotfoot, so now it's between Friendly Forager and Woodsman. Woodsman is kind of nice because fletching will do all actions at once. Chop logs are automatically burned, which is targetable, and then there are Hunter benefits. Thing is, I'm not 100% sure if I am going to level Hunter a whole lot. And basically, I mean, Implings is nice, but this is just Hunter basically. So I guess we are doing Friendly Forager. It's not that I will regret this choice. I'm not 100% sure to take this one, but it's definitely fine either way. So I'll just choose this one, and I will live with my decision. Especially since we want to do some bossing. Potions will be very important, so I'm happy with taking this one. And now I guess I can go and try to complete these clue steps. Top of the Hunter Guild. Okay, we are not the correct Hunter level yet, and the easy clue scroll is kind of annoying as well. So we are going to drop this for now. Just continuing doing tasks. Oh, I know that there is a task for a Evil Bob event. So let's quickly complete this one. And this should be the task complete, as well as some fishing XP. 5,000 fishing XP, that's crazy. And a medium task, very nice. Giving us 30 points. We are at the port to defeat a seagull, which should be very easy. And that should be a task once it dies. Defeat a seagull, and now we already have the bones, just in case we see a dog. This one is also an easy task. Drink from a bird's bath. And this seems like a dog, so I will give him the bones, which should be another task completed. Petting him was also a task. Very nice. And the bones should be a task as well. Okay, another easy task is to salute next to one of these statues. Okay, it's that one. Salute. Perfect. Another 10 points. Okay, I've taken a little detour before completing further tasks because there is an archery shop here. I think it should be this one. And we are able to purchase new arrows since we're still working on bronze arrows. And we only need like a handful since we are generating new arrows once we shoot them. So I only need like a very, very few. And I've got 50 coins. I'm hoping for at least steel. So let's see. Oh, we can only... with the standard bow, we can only shoot up to iron. But I will get some steel arrows anyways because we will switch to oak bows very, very soon. So I am... purchasing everything I can. Well, I guess we can purchase an oak shortbow here. Oh, 100 coins. So the next goal is we should make some money. I will buy 10 iron arrows, but we should make some money just to purchase... I didn't mean to hit you. Ah! Can I safe spot him? Can I kill him? I can kill him. Nice. Shoot 6 iron arrows. That was a task. So we did everything correct. I'm going to upgrade the bow very soon so we can shoot steel arrows. But I will come back here to purchase new arrows. Look, now we are already up to 8 iron arrows, starting from 5. This is amazing. I think there is a task regarding ashes, so I'm going to pick them up. We have to scatter them in Yama's lair. So once we pick the flags up here, once I pick the 6 flags that we need, I will scatter these ashes in Yama's lair. Picking flags should be very, very quick. And there is a spinning wheel. So maybe we should turn them into bowstrings immediately. Maybe there's even a task. Spin a ball of wool. Unfortunately, we don't have any. But what we can do... Ah, we need 10 crafting. Never mind. Alright, then let's go to Yama's lair and scatter these ashes. Scatter ashes in Yama's lair. There are these stepping stones here. And jumping on them 666 times is a task. And now there are these 6 stones, and while jumping then 100 times will allow us to complete this task. So I'll see you then. Okay, we are coming to the end of this mini grind. That was not the most interesting thing I've done so far, but we did get it done. This should be 666 jumps on Yama's stepping stones and a medium task completed. So let's get out of here and do some more interesting tasks. Okay, so there is a task to successfully cook 5 pieces of food in a row. I think we are cooking level 1, but with that 8 times multiplier, this shouldn't take too long. And then we just gotta get lucky to not burn any of these shrimps. So this is the 3rd one in a row, 4th, and... oh, unlucky. This is the 4th one. And now the 5th one. It only took 1 inventory. That was very easy. And we are up to level 19 cooking already. I was looking for a rat. I just saw one here, because we do have to defeat a rat. Every person at a farming patch has a store where you can purchase farming equipment. And what we need to do is rake a flower patch. And this should be a task completed once we rake it. Hello? Okay. There we go. That took quite some time. I wanted to go to Alderaan via a fairy ring. However, we need to kill 1 cow. We need some cowhide to tan it to turn into leather chaps. So that's why I went to Xanaris real quick. And now we can travel to Alderaan. I think it's C. Opa, KQ. Yes. This should be a task as well. I think I wanted to woodcut. I'm not quite sure why I came to Alderaan. Kind of forgot, but there are oak trees here, so I think we can woodcut and fletch it for a while, because there are some tasks related to that. Reach a total level 250. A medium task. Oh, there are some copper longtails here as well, so I guess we could train some hunter. I think they are hunter level 1, right? Oh no, level 9, okay. I'm already level 21, this is so fast. Crazy. Okay, since we want to do some fletching, I think we need some normal logs as well. Burn some oak logs is the task we are currently trying to accomplish, so I think we should have enough logs for that. And there's a bank down here. We can empty all of our bags and do some inventory management. Oh, we already have 6 ranas. Upload shouldn't be a problem with that at all. I only have 20 normal logs. I don't think that's enough. We are already level 6 and level 8. Maybe we do have enough. And this should be level 15. Maybe 2 more logs. This is level 15. Like, it took 6 logs, 2, 4, 6, 7 logs. And now all we gotta do is burn 1 oak log. And I think that's a medium task? Nope, it's an easy task. But still. Still a task that we completed. Here's one task we can do. Sit down near a stolen cabbage. The only thing is I have no idea how to sit down. It's an emote. Sit down. I started playing RuneScape when it was a possibility to right click and then sit down to restore run faster. But I don't think this has been in the game for years. Next up is drink a moonlight. I think we can purchase one here, but I'm not sure how expensive it is. 15 coins. We do have enough. So this is another 10 points. One standard task in League is to mill some flour. 30 points? That was a medium task? That's crazy. Not bad, not bad. There is a task to chop down a tree in this rainforest. I hope that completed an easy task. And now since we are already here, our goal is to get 15 mining and then mine 50 iron ore. We are level 11 mining, so this shouldn't take too long. Unfortunately, there is no tin here, I think. Otherwise, I would have mined some tin as well, because that would help us with our smithing, because there are some smithing related tasks, but oh well. Let's move up to this iron and mine 50 iron. This shouldn't take very long. You know what I realized? This grind, I have to say, it's not really a grind, but this one will give us a whole lot of herbs as well. So every time we do any of these actions, see, we are getting, or basically every 2 or 3 actions we do, we are getting another herb into our herb sack, which is amazing. I mean, farming is not really that necessary now, since we are able to gather all the herbs we need for potions through this forager's pouch. This should be iron number 50, which gave us 32 mining, which is crazy, and an medium task. Since we are already here, I'm just going to attack the gemstone crab, gain some more range XP, and also stack up on some more iron arrows, since we are generating more than we use. I forgot to record levels 1 through 13 Hunter, which we've done through the level 1 birds, which name I've just forgotten, and then moved on to copper longtails. I'm just here for a few copper longtails, and I think we are level 19 now after we've checked this bird snare. No, level 17. Okay, we got some more time because I just realized that there is a citizen here. And to maximize our efficiency, I started to pickpocket. We need coins anyways, and pickpocketing is one way to get coins at the start of leagues, usually. I'm not too worried to stay here just a little bit longer than maybe 19 Hunter, just so we can train 2 skills at once. I think this is the end of our copper longtail grind, since we are level 19. Oh, level 20 already. Now we can go back to tropical wagtails, because there is a task connected to them. I think you have to catch a couple. You have to catch 15 of the tropical wagtails. This one is our first one, so only 14 more to go. Oh, I almost missed it. We finally snared 15 tropical wagtails, which is, for now at least, our last hunter task that I'm going to pursue, I think. This one got us all the way up to 32 hunter. Now we need to kill and cook a rabbit so we can eat it. And there are rabbits in this park. Okay, let's hope that we don't burn it. We are 19 cooking and we managed to cook it. Once we eat it, it's another 10 points. So apparently if you fish at this park, you have a chance to receive a key, a house key I think it's called, that you would usually get from the wealthy citizen. I feel like there is a task connected to this, so I'll try to get a key through this way, since we have that fishing relic. As soon as I turn off the recording, we've managed to get an old boot, which is a medium task. Oh, and a casket from fishing is a easy task. So 2 easy tasks knocked out. Now all we need is a key. And there it is, our first house key. I am going for a second one, which shouldn't take too long. It's a 1 in 10 chance, and I think we are basically on drop rate. And once we have 2 keys, I will open the chests connected to them. I've never done this, and I don't know where they are, but I will find out. Okay, I just realized you need 50 thieving. So once we get the second key, I will pause this because we still need to train quite a bit of thieving then. Now that we are level 50 thieving, we can pickpocket wealthy citizen. I just did one. First of all, this gives us a chance to receive 850 coins from coin pouches while opening them all at once, because one apparently gives 85, so we need 10 coin pouches. And we also have these keys that we've got from fishing that you usually get from pickpocketing these wealthy citizens. We can open these chests as well. I've learned that if they are distracted by the kids, that you have a 100% success rate. And I think there's a task to pay them. I'm not quite sure how to pay the urchins, but we'll find out. So let's, for right now, continue pickpocketing them. Okay, we managed to get some valuables and trade them in. That was not a task, as far as I can tell. Maybe it wasn't just not enough. But what we do have is 25 coin pouches, which should give us a task for opening more than 850 coins at once. There it is. It's a medium task as well. Nice. Selling some silk to a silk trader gave us a completed easy task with selling all the fur and then selling all the silk that we stole. We definitely have enough money for a nice few gear upgrades. So a new bow and better arrows is definitely something I'm looking at before we start killing mobs. We are only 3 tasks away from unlocking Karamja, as well as 90 points for our next relic. And the first task that we are going to do is purchase ourselves a Tyrus helm. It's quite expensive, but that's why we made the money. And equip it. This should be an easy task. If this doesn't give any negative range stats, oh it does unfortunately, -2. That is kind of annoying. Otherwise I would have worn it and that would have been our first armor piece, but we are ranged for now. Okay, next up I want some gear upgrades, so we are heading to the archery shop over here. We are currently rocking iron arrows and an oak shortbow, but I am looking for maple shortbow maybe. Definitely a willow shortbow and mithril arrows, since we are generating arrows. I guess I could try to sell the iron arrows as well, but I don't think they have any value. 1 coin, that's not a whole lot. We do have access to a willow shortbow. Oh, I didn't even check how expensive it was. 200 coins, not too bad. And I think, what did I say? Up to mithril arrows, right? Yes, sir. So let's purchase ourselves maybe 320 coins for that. But now we have a huge gear upgrade. We definitely can sell. Next up, this is not all that I wanted to do, because there is a magic shop over here and there's a task to equip an elemental staff, so I'm looking to purchase one, as well as some runes, because mage is very important. We are generating runes as well during this league, so we only need a handful of runes to get started. And there are some tasks related to magic, for example teleporting using lore runes, as well as low and high alchemy tasks. So I'm going to purchase 5 nature runes, just in case we are going to cast low alchemy. Oh, and he's not selling any staffs, that's unfortunate. No worries though, I will purchase 50 air, 50 water, 50 earth, 50 fire, 50 chaos, which is kind of expensive, and then 50 mind. I'm skipping the death runes for now. That was expensive, but we are now definitely in a better place. Then let's head to a bank. I think there should be one up here. Since there is a furnace, we don't have really a lot. I hope that's enough to be able to process iron. There's a furnace in this town, which is not too far away from a bank, so I'm going to start our smithing. And I think, yeah, there's a hammer spawn as well, so we can definitely process the products that we get here as well. Oh, smelt a bronze bar, a task. So only 1 task away. I know that there is a task to fletch 150 arrows, iron arrows. So I'm currently working towards that with our smithing. But since we don't have any tin left, I guess I gotta mine some. We have to pause our smithing grind. It should be level 5. Now we can go for arrow tips, just so we can train our smithing as well. Unfortunately, this is not enough to be able to process iron, since we need level 15. For an iron dagger. Equipping one is a task as well. And I want arrow tips, so we need 20 smithing. There should be some tin ore nearby, not too far away. So let's go take the Quetzal to the Hunter Guild, grab ourselves some tin, and then continue with smithing. By the way, I just realized that just through our 2nd tier relic, the Forager's Pouch, we already managed to get 18 herb lore. So we're not too far away from prayer potions. That is crazy. I just smithed a full set of bronze armor, giving us 30 points when equipping it. Oh, I almost forgot that this unlocks Karamja for us. So unfortunately we can't pick anything else, but Karamja is the next unlock. Opening up a whole new set of tasks that we can complete. So I'm excited about this. Fight caves as well. And now we're only 40 points away from our 3rd relic. So I think once I've smithed the iron equipment, we should be able to unlock our next relic as well. Oh, I just missed it, but we did get 10 points for smelting an iron bar. Now all we need is 10 sets of iron arrow tips. I think we should have enough. This is 8, 10, 11. And once we smith them, that should give us the next relic as well. I just remembered, before we do that, I need 1 iron dagger, because that is a task as well. Only giving us 10 points, but a task nonetheless. So now let's smith with the rest of our bars these iron arrow tips and fletch them into arrows. Oh, smith 150 arrow tips. I thought fletching them was a task. Well, I guess maybe, but I mean, I guess we already have enough points for our next relic. As far as I know, this is the teleport relic tier. So this one can teleport you to any bank, this one to any boss, including Barrows and Moons, the individual Moons and Barrows brothers. And then this one teleports you to any agility shortcut. I'm not picking this one. Agility shortcuts, I mean, there is definitely a possibility where this is useful. Like, you could teleport here, I guess, maybe. I think that's that's how it works. And like over here, but it will teleport you to the less favorable side, so you still have to cross that as well. And we don't have hot foot, so there's not a 100% chance for us to cross that. And who knows how fast we can train in agility, so this is out of the question. So now we have Bank Heist and Evil Eye. I feel like Bank Heist is nice, and I mean most bosses and such like raids do have banks quite near them, but I think it's the other way around. If we pick this one, there is, as soon as we unlock new areas, there is definitely a bank near a boss. And I know for a fact that if we unlock this, I'm not quite sure where, because that is a new boss where I haven't been yet, but there is one really close to a bank of these teleports. So I'm thinking I'll pick the Evil Eye, because this basically teleports us to a bank if we need a bank, and then through our house teleport, for example, later on we can teleport to wherever we want to go, or back to restore our prayer and HP and such, and then teleport back to a boss, since we are going to PvM in this series. That is my main goal for this series. So I think I am going to pick Evil Eye. And it should give us an amulet. It should give us a passive effect as well, which I didn't read. All our combat skills have a 1.5 multiplier, multiplicative to other modifiers, which is awesome. Then bigger and better is unlocked for free. Slayer points are 5 times more from tasks, and you aren't required to complete 5 tasks before earning points. Very nice. And higher chance for Slayer superiors. We haven't started Slayer yet. I'm not even sure if there's a Slayer master here, but we will definitely do Slayer later on. I mean, I'm thinking about unlocking Current, and this will give us access to, forgot his name, but this guy over here. I think we should be starting on that soon. Okay, then I'll fletch these arrows, I think, if I can. It was a task. I missed it. It was a task, a medium task. Very nice. 30 points. So now we're only 1,360 points away from the next relic. However, I'm not really stressing about reaching the next relic here too much, because with the teleport tier, this opens up the whole game, right? There is a lot to do, and this one, we'll see. I'm not picking the clue one, I think. Transmute is fun, but I'm not sure how to use it. And a butler, oh well. But we are now able to get into PvM, for example. Once you teleport to Valemor and then to number 5, Hui Kotel, I think it's his name. There is a bank right next to it. So this is our closest teleport to a bank. And very close by. So I'm happy with this item. Purchasing ourselves a player-owned house will be a task, I think, or at least getting into one. I do have 1,000 coins. Yes, 10 points. We don't need the construction menu. Now the question is how to get into the house, because there is no portal. So there's one in Alderan. Enter our POH. That's a nice looking portal. We can enter it, which is another 10 points. And we purchase ourselves a parlor. We have enough money, 1,000 coins. Build. This should also be a task. Yes, so this is a total of 50 points. Amazing. And it only cost us 2,000 gold, which is not too bad. Okay, next up, I think taking a boat to Sunset Coast, I think, should be a task as well. I haven't used that yet, so I'm not quite sure how to get over there, but we will figure it out. Wait, did it cost us anything? 20 coins. This did not give us a task. Let's try the other direction. Nope. So now we just wasted 60 coins. Charter a ship, I think. We have to charter a ship, which is 500, I think. But before we do that, there is a sand pit over here, and we need to collect some sand in Sunset Coast. That should be another easy task. Awesome. And now let's charter a ship for 500 and then come back. And then I kind of want to check out giants, because I kind of want to improve our prayer level so we can get into bossing very soon. This should be a task as well. It will give us 10 points. And now I decided, before we do that, we can go to our newly unlocked area, Karamja, and kill one of the Tazars, because that is a task. Hey, never mind, this takes forever. And we already tanked one hit. So let's not do that for right now and do this at a later point, because it takes forever. So let's train up some range though. We are 27, almost 28. Get some hill giants kills and bury some big bones, and then see how we can progress from there. Oh, there is a leaks task. Reach combat level 25. I think it was a medium task, right? No, it was an easy task. Okay, we're just going to kill one more hill giant, because that will give us 23 defense. I've trained a little bit on long range, as well as 40 ranged. This is where I kind of want to stop. And we have 20 prayer as well. So we are getting closer to protection prayers. Not quite there yet, but we will get there with transmute, because I'm thinking of picking transmute. Yeah, once we have that kill, 35 combat, not too far away for our next demonic pact, which we will receive at level 50 combat. Okay, now I am going back to task and knocking out all the easy ones that we can do. Talking to any gladiator could give us a task. This one is a gladiator. An easy task completed. Now we have to admire some beautiful scenery. I think this one should do the trick. Amazing. Here at Sunset Cove, there is a unlit torch spawn. Lighting that will give us 10 points as well. This is where I had to end the second episode for now, but we did manage to make a whole lot of progress, unlocked our third relic, and are set for a upcoming PVM grind. I'm already working on the next episode, and I'll see you then.